Alright, so here real quick, doing a spark plug change, and I don't think this thing has ever had its spark plugs changed. And again, this is the Triumph Daytona 600, not the 650. Some of the things that you have to remove in order to get to them, you have a plug here that goes to a CDI unit, or the coil, and I've laid them out here. They're pretty easy to get out. You just got to kind of wiggle them back and forth and they'll come out. This is where the end of the spark plug sits. This is the terminal connector. And you have one here, 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 and here. And here's your connectors. You pull this back, this covers it all up. Pull it back. I'm not too sure exactly what purpose that is, other than keeping debris off and around from them. Anyway, I've put new spark plugs in. I've got one more to put in, and let me see, what did I do with it here? Step back. Here it is. Now this, I'm going to tell you real quick. These guys are pretty easy. This one was kind of difficult to get out, and I really don't know why. I don't know if it's the engine sits a little bit closer to this side of the frame. Not too sure. But anyway, the spark plug of choice here, that's not good either. Okay, let's check that gapping. I've gone with the CR9E. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me show the macro. Sorry about that. Here goes CR9EK. It has the split component. I'm trying to think of what it's called. I'll do a little annotation over here or something. But anyway, it's split. It doesn't have the single arm. And the plugs that I took out, pretty nasty. I'm going to show you guys these. And look at that, and a little bit of oil on them. So from that to this, wow. Anyway, that's just doing a quick spark plug change. Just one of the things, I think if you buy a used bike, I think you should go through and do a spark plug change, a fuel filter. Obviously an oil filter and oil change, air filter, and one of the things I will do is do a valve check on it, gapping check and adjustment if necessary, and hopefully I'll make a video of that too. For everybody out there that has a Triumph Daytona 600 or 650, and I'm not an expert by any means, but there's not a lot of information out there. There are the owners or the shop manuals, but really I personally learn better by seeing things, so hopefully this can help other people with the particular bike. And what I've been doing also here, I use you have to finger tighten them in, just in case you didn't know that. Finger tighten them in, and be really careful not to cross thread them, taking them out and taking them in, because that is a royal pain in the ass if you happen to do that. But anyway, the way I've gotten around getting them in and out is using a socket set that I've put 2 extensions on, and it makes it easy for getting into this tight space around, inside the frame for these inner sockets here. So it's easy to, it's kind of hard for me to do it with one hand here, but push in the air inlet, and then you can break down the extensions, and so it's easy to get in and out. Alright, so this is one of the injectors here. I've wiped it down a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and clean it. You can hook up a power supply. I would recommend like a 9-volt battery, and you can actuate it, and that'll open it and close it, and then you can get down in it and make sure that you're cleaning it while it's open and closed. So if you ever wondered what a Triumph Daytona 600 or 650 injector looks like, this is what it is. and I'll show you. And here's the fuel rail pulled away. One of the things you got to be really careful of with these, if you haven't used the bike in a while or it's been sitting, a lot of the components will get, like the screws will get either rusted in or they're really hard to get out. So really be careful when you're getting the screws out, especially Phillips, because they tend to strip out the heads, and it's a pain in the ass. I took apart a old FZR 600 carburetors that I had one time, and it was in such bad shape, and every stinking Phillips screw twisted out on me, and I ended up having to replace all of them, which is a pain in the ass. So anyway, just be careful of that. And like I said, you can hook up, I've got a 9-volt battery, I'm going to hook it up and see if I can actuate it, and actually it's a good way of testing it, so, make sure you can hear it working. And I'm going to spray carb cleaner really into all the orifices. Okay, so here is the 9-volt. I was luckily I had a old component from electronics test kit, so I could hook up the battery. And so what you want to do is you want to test your fuel injector. Hear that? And my lightning in here is going a little goofy. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera or not. All right, so I don't have the little red nozzle for my gum out, which I'm using, which sucks. And I just used it to squirt in there, and guess what? It went all in my eye. So when you're doing this, you don't have the little red nozzle, get some safety glasses, put them on, because it doesn't feel good. Anyway. And I should have some gloves on. This is what I did. I just squirted it in there and it went everywhere. And be careful, because you're playing around with electronics and volatile chemicals. So let's see if we can do it without catching fire or something. And hopefully that's clean in there. You really want to activate it and squirt it in there at the same time. But anyway, that just gives you an idea of fuel injector cleaning.